What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy CJ in the cut here. I am back with another YouTube video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys go ahead and like, subscribe, hit them push notifications right here under this video. But anyways, I have today's video when shoplifters think that they're above the law. I really don't understand how people just feel entitled. The one thing that pisses me off the most is entitlement, for sure, because a lot of people don't really deserve on the types of opportunities or things that they have, for sure. Because man, when I was at a young age, bro, like as soon as I turned 18, dog, I was on straight grinding, bro. Like I just wanted to make the most money as I can as possible, dog. Like right before COVID, dude, I was working 3 jobs, all in a mall, and that shit was not fun, bro. Like I am working from one place for 8 hours, and then I take off, and then I gotta go ahead and work at another spot for another 6 hours, because I think I was on part-time at that, and then go home, sleep for a couple of hours, and then back up, and then I'm at the other job for a couple of hours, and then I'm picking out of the 1 or 2, whichever way was on my schedule, man. And that's not easy, dog, because like I'm honestly just, especially working under the service industry, for sure. I'm dealing with the younger generation now that just has a lot of money that these kids really don't deserve, and they'll never understand. They will forever be in a privileged mindset because it's always give, 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 give. But I assure you, they will never be respected at the end of the day, man, because the ones around you are only with you because of the resources and the money that you have around you. But anyway, enough talking, let's get to the video.
Think they won't get caught and often disregard the consequences. But what happens when shoplifters get caught by cops red-handed and have to face the punishment?
Oh shit.
Here are 4 of the craziest reactions of shoplifters getting caught, starting with by far the most controversial of the bunch. On September 25th, 2000...
Bro, stealing in Walmart is literally like the oldest fucking trick in the book that everybody knows, dude. Like, you could go ahead, and I'm not influencing this, bro, but try to go ahead and try to get away with it in any other store, bro, besides Walmart, dog. Because I'm telling you, dog, they got secret shoppers everywhere. Security cameras are on and working, dog, and they definitely have the loss prevention of people, like, sniffing up your ass 24/7, dog. Like, don't steal from a Walmart, dog.
2022, 2 men were seen purchasing a Halloween costume at Walmart. Seems harmless at first until you realize they had 2 duffel bags filled with store merchandise that they didn't intend on paying for. Luckily, an employee noticed the 2 suspicious customers and called a police officer to stand outside the entrance, waiting to catch them.
How's it going? We can go in here and talk. We're gonna walk in there. Stop. Do it.
This is just flat out stupid. Like, bro, you look suspicious as fuck, man.
Waiting
What the
to catch
hell,
them.
bro? You carrying a body in that shit, dude?
How's it going?
Immediately, as soon as the officer pulled up, bro, his heart dropped for
We can
sure.
go in here and talk. We're gonna walk in there. Stop. Do it.
He's really trying to get away with this, bro. See? Told you. Secret shoppers right here. Loss prevention. He's a secret shopper, bro. These people are actually paid by Walmart to just dress up as customers and just to walk around the store to just peep any type of suspicion, bro. They do this at like other stores too. I remember when I was working in sales last year, they were doing this at Lowe's, and I was highly surprised that people are fucking stealing like construction parts over there, bro. Like I didn't know it was that deep, but literally two guys honestly just walked in, and this was in the suburbs too, bro. Like this was not in no under middle class or just in the hood in general, bro. Like two dudes just walked in, and they just grabbed a couple of couches and then just walked out. Like the alarms is going on and everything, and loss prevention is just recording them. They cannot place their hands on you unless if you're in a situation like this. I know that for sure. All they could do is just record and just call the cops on you, bro. But still the stupidest thing that anybody could do.
This is a risky takedown for the officer. It's a one-on-one fight, and he's got no idea whether or not the man is armed. So he radios in a 1018, a code informing other cops that they need to get there urgently to back him up. But for now, he's still on his own, and he has to make sure this guy doesn't get away.
Hey, you got 4 people in. Bro, he's really escaping.
Stay down.
He escaped from that? Dude. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, bro, but at this point, okay, the reason why they're not touching him is because due to like a liability issue for the reason of them not getting hurt, because it's actually going over their job to act as any type of service aid or like police force. But me personally, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, dude, you're literally like 300, 350 right now, bro. Get your fat ass on top of him, dog, and just help the poor dude out, bro. The officer is damn near 60. This dude looks like he's in his late 30s, early 40s. Like, come on, man. Try to help the police officer, dog.
Stop fighting.
Like, imagine if you would have gotten away with this crime, too. Or possibly hurt the officer, and your dumbass is just standing there.
Stay down.
Look at it, bro. It sounded like a fucking gunshot. Fam, he's literally running while the taser's going off. Out of breath. That is so embarrassing, bro. 1 and 2, y'all need to be fired ASAP,
The
dog.
cop completely misses the taser, and the suspect is able to run away and escape through a back exit. But not before a backup unit arrives just in time to spot him sprinting away outside.
He lucky that he called for that 1018. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, he caught up to his ass.
Get on the fucking ground. Put your fucking ass behind your back. Hurry up. Let me talk to you. Get the fuck
Oh, wait. Did he miss his...
Get on the fucking ground. Put your fucking ass behind your back.
Bro, the second time that he missed the taser.
Hurry up.
Like, the dude is chill and everything, bro. Oh, now he's switching up. Let me talk to you. Then it's fuck you.
On the west side of Walmart.
This cop has a better time of taking down and restraining the suspect and manages to get him on the ground and in cuffs. But remember, this guy wasn't alone, and the cop's attention was now turned to finding the other man seen on the security footage. Conveniently, though, they wouldn't have to look far.
And you said you were walking your friends. Take off.
I know, call my girlfriend to get
Take off. You've been following back and forth with this guy. Go. I know you're with him. Leave.
Okay, I pay for my shit. I got money in my fucking pocket.
Leave.
All right.
You can walk around and away.
Touch me too. Wrong with you. I'm calling my girlfriend to get a car key.
He was with him. That's why.
I take that one thing and then he decided to take off with all the stuff.
You need to walk away from me, man. You need to go.
I'm waiting for my girlfriend, man.
You're staying right with me everywhere I go.
Bro, you are looking sus as hell, dog.
Girlfriend for the car keys. What's wrong with you, man?
You want him in the store? You want him in the store? No, it's trespassing.
Just come outside.
Stop,
Because
put your
we're
hand
gonna
on your
make a deal. Why?
Because we're done with you.
Hey, look, I'm calling my girlfriend. Hey, look.
You should have just walked away, dog.
Rosario, they got me right here in the front. They're handcuffing me too. I'm gonna grab his car keys. Okay, we're running outside because they're handcuffing me for no reason.
You can pretty much guess what happens from here. They detain the man, tell his girlfriend what's happening, have a short argument with her, and then take the man back to a patrol vehicle. On a search of the man's pockets, a collection of pills and powders were found on him and confiscated. Both men were hit with a felony shoplifting charge, as well as a conspiracy to shoplift, while the other guy was also hit with another 2 drug trafficking charges. However, on the 21st of November...
Whoa. Oh, come on, bro. Is it recording?
His girlfriend what's happening, have a short argument with her, and then take the man back to a patrol vehicle. On a search of the man's pockets, a collection of pills and powders were found on him and confiscated. Both men were hit with a felony shoplifting charge, as well as a conspiracy to shoplift, while the other guy was also hit with another 2 drug trafficking charges. However, on the 21st of November of the same year, all charges were dropped against both suspects. A disappointing end.
Okay, before I continue, there's something I want to peep here. Hold on, wait. Okay, 441. All right, bet. This officer, right?
What?
I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of dangerous, bro. Me personally, look, I respect anybody that is in the force. I respect everybody that serves. But this needs to be an issue right here, because this could seriously be a liability issue, and the officer could have possibly lost his life if this guy was more of a dangerous suspect. But cops should usually be getting some type of yearly physical, man, because this cop was out of shape, dude. He really is, bro. And thank goodness he didn't lose his life. Nothing bad happened to him. But on the fact that, you pulled up by yourself, you're trying to arrest somebody, he's resisting arrest on you and everything like that. He escaped from your hand, and these 2 dumbasses don't even come in and help, bro. And you chase the suspect down by yourself, and dog, like, they don't even. You're just out of breath because you're out of shape, bro. Like, it's either you do the yearly physicals to stay in shape so you don't have to deal with situations like this, have a second unit with you, or just stay in the front desk, bro.
You can pretty much guess what happens from here. They detain the man, tell his girlfriend what's happening, have a short argument with her, and then take the man back to a patrol vehicle. On a search of the man's pockets, a collection of pills and powders were found on him and confiscated. Both men were hit with a felony shoplifting charge, as well as a conspiracy to shoplift, while the other guy was also hit with another 2 drug trafficking charges. However, on the 21st of November of the same year, all charges were dropped against both suspects. A disappointing ending for sure, but this next shoplifting case has a much more satisfying conclusion, but not for the reason you may expect.
Hi, ma'am. Do you have stuff in your coat right now? No? Okay. Employees said they saw you.
When they're asking you a question, bro, I just don't understand why you just don't tell them the truth. Obviously, he wouldn't be pulling up to you if he either seen or somebody reported it to you, man. Like, there's no way that you could escape from this, dog. Like, come on, bro.
Stuff from your basket into your jacket.
No, I just went and I just put all my stuff back because I was supposed to meet my other half here, and he never showed up. I just tried calling him, actually.
Okay, so if we search your jacket, we're not going to find any items? I'll give you an opportunity right now to take everything out.
Just tell the truth, man.
That's going to be your one and only opportunity.
If you take everything out right now, we won't even press charges. We'll just give you no trespass.
I think that's a fair deal.
Okay, fine. I have a hat and gloves.
All right, there we go.
You took that long to answer, bro?
I don't have an ID.
It seems odd for someone to only want to shoplift a hat and gloves. It's a lot of risk for a very small reward. But as the cop learns more about the girl, it starts to make more sense.
Do you have an address that you stay at? No. Are you working anywhere, Jamie?
Man, it's just cold outside. I don't have any money, and I just wanted a hat and gloves.
It turns out this girl is homeless and has no money to buy anything to keep her warm for the coming winter.
Shit would have fooled me. You don't look homeless, bro. You just look like a normal person, dog.
Unfortunately, this is a genuine problem that a massive amount of people face in countries all over the world.
Damn.
And a lot of people come to the conclusion that their only option is to steal what they need to survive. After all, if the consequence is a warm place to stay and a couple free meals, what's there to lose? Getting caught like this and being told they're not going to press charges is essentially the worst case scenario for her. Or that was until the officer decided to do this.
You don't have hat or gloves? I'll buy these for her.
Thank you.
But don't do this, okay? I know it's tough, but there's other ways. Call us for help, all right? But if you come back in here, you're going to get arrested.
947.
Thank you so much.
Again, it's cold, but 947 ain't worth, especially like if you're out on bond and stuff.
The ears are cold.
I get it.
It's not an excuse, but like.
I get it. But call us for help. We have resources we can help you out with. Every contact with us doesn't have to be a bad thing. All right. Do you guys need anything else from us?
No, thank you.
Okay. Sounds good.
No charges were pressed against the girl, and the police department applauded the officer for acting with true compassion. He dealt with this situation perfectly, something that can't be said of the officer.
W for that officer, man. I'm not gonna lie. Police officers do get a lot of shit now these days, bro. There are some good ones. I've been associated with a couple of officers in like the past 2 to 3 years. I've never met a bad cop before. But there are some bad cops out there in life, bro. There are some dickheads, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, man. That lady, she just looks like, just drugs really messed her up. I mean, like, she looks stable to me and everything, but shit, if I was an officer, shit, I would just help her just look for a job, to be honest. But here's my question to y'all. If y'all are homeless and if y'all were in that type of state, would y'all, purposely get arrested? Like knowing the fact that you could just be in a, warm little jail cell and you get free food too. But me personally, bro, like being homeless and just being broke is like honestly the scariest thing ever for me to do at all.
Officers in this next case.
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
Whoa, what the fuck?
In 2015, police pulled over a woman who was caught on CCTV shoplifting from a Walmart. But after a short talk with the cops, it's clear she had no intention of sticking around.
Step out here. You have any weapons on you?
Wait, if they got detained, how the hell did they get back in the car?
Listen, I'm explaining it to you right now. You're doing the same job, so we're going to talk about it, right? Come out the door with you. Okay, did you conceal merchandise inside the store? I wanted to post too.
After explaining what it is they're being charged with, the cops let one of the women back into her car to grab something. However, they seem to forget she still had her keys on her. This can only end one way.
Man, turn off the car! Get out of the car!
Bro, it's only one person that fucks it up for everybody. I
Back
swear.
up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Put in park! Put in park! Put in park!
Yo!
Put in park!
Fam, that could have been hella dangerous, dog.
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
I don't know what the fuck people be thinking now these days, dude.
Somehow,
Like, you're
these
not gonna
cops
get
allowed
away.
her to get into the driver's
Especially
seat,
her,
put
bro.
the keys into the ignition, and then simply drive away after ramming into one of their patrol vehicles. It's an impressive amount of negligence, but they can't stand around wondering how it all happened. They've got to give chase as soon as they possibly can. At this point, the Jeep had gained some serious distance, but it seems as though the driver isn't the best getaway driver, and the cops managed to close the gap in less than a minute.
Dumbass of the century, bro. Why the hell would you even try to escape the cops knowing that you're not even a good driver? It's embarrassing, dog. This shit is really embarrassing, bro. Is that her Jeep smoking right now?
The shoplifter speeds down the road, dodging traffic as she goes. The cops stay hot on her tail, but struggle to box her in or stop her at all, and she continues to wreak havoc.
Fuck that, bro. Bro, if I'm an officer, dog, if I'm the passenger officer, fuck that. I'm a bah, bah, bah. Obviously I'm trying to shoot the tires and everything, but bah, bah, bah. You know, like, come on, man. Because literally this lady definitely crossed the line, bro. Like, she deadass just tried to run over like 3 police officers, dude. Over just her being detained. So, look, she's committing all these damn crimes for no fucking reason now, bro.
Along with the use of a spike strip from the cops, all of this reckless driving has taken a toll on her car. It's driving slanted, there's parts of it hanging off, and her
Like,
tires
bro,
are
you're not
literally starting to
escaping
fall
from this
apart.
shit, dude.
As the chase
Pull
goes
the
on,
fuck
it starts to get
over.
slower and slower, until eventually, it stops completely.
Yo, dumbass of the century, bro. 7, 8 police officers that's just trying to pull you over, dog, and you're still trying to get away, bro. Yank her by that fake ass ponytail, man.
You have to wonder how anything that occurred in a Walmart warrants this level of escalation. Nevertheless, the shoplifter is finally removed from the vehicle and put in handcuffs, putting an end to her rather spontaneous
Take
reign
that
of
horse
terror.
tail off,
It
bro.
was later discovered that she'd
I would
shoplifted
just
over
yank that shit.
$2,000 worth of goods. A felony, but definitely nothing worth the charges she was hit with after her escape. She was
$2,000?
sentenced to criminal conspiracy, assault and battery in the first degree, hit and run, and of course, shoplifting. She was sentenced to 7 years in prison For such a small crime, things got out of hand very quickly. But what happens when thieves start taking things to the next level? Well, that's what happened in this next case, when an employee started to steal huge amounts from her workplace.
Damn. Wasn't really expecting somebody like her type of caliber to be committing a stupid crime.
The business owner had been told during an audit that over $25,000 had gone missing and was unaccounted for. Around the same time, one of her employees had just purchased a new car and had frequently been coming into work with new designer bags and clothes. It didn't take a genius to figure out who the prime suspect was.
I have the register tape too that she pulled it with the timestamp too.
Okay, you got that on video? Or do you?
I just have me on video, but not her on video doing it. But I have the time that she went overtime.
Yeah, of course. What's your phone number?
Excuse me, ma'am.
917?
She's on the phone with the customer.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Castleberry Police Department.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here today is because we got a call in reference to something. I was wondering if we could talk to you for
Bro,
a
she
second.
is
Yeah, of
so
course.
pretty.
Is there somewhere we can talk to her?
If you want to privately, you can just go in the back.
Yeah, you go ahead and show us.
So
Oh
first
my,
question
bro.
is, can you guys start with it?
Nothing damages my heart more than seeing a young, pretty woman, a PYT, commit such a stupid fucking crime, bro. Like, and especially if you know that your manager is working in this type of profession for the longest, dog, they have cameras everywhere where they record you counting the cash. So they could see you slipping the smallest dollar bill under a book in your purse. She stole $25,000 and you're thinking that they wouldn't pay attention to this?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it.
Unfortunately, the cops aren't here about a small dispute at a party, but it does confirm to them that this is probably the person they're looking for. Oftentimes, if someone feels comfortable stealing in one situation, they're much more likely to be okay with doing it in a much more serious setting. This doesn't necessarily mean they're a kleptomaniac, as these people often steal for no other reason than to please their own desires, but regardless, the cops are fairly certain this is who they need to talk to.
Tell us about
All I was doing was trying to for example, I thought I started my period, and I had moved this girl's bag. I only paid her back because I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want it to be put on me because I'm not that kind of person.
We appreciate it, but that's not necessarily why we're here today. We're here because you're being accused of theft. However, the theft.
Bro, to tell the police of another crime that you committed for the crime that they're not even arresting you for, dog. You sold yourself out, dog. Oh my god, dog. It's always the pretty women that's doing the stupid shit, bro. Come on, bro. Fam, this generation is cooked enough already, dog. We're screwed, dog. We're screwed.
It's not in regards to that part. It's in regards to something that's happened here today.
Okay.
So, you have a manager who advised us that, well, not manager, you have one of your other coworkers who advised us that they left
She already know
a certain amount
who
of
it is,
dollars,
bro.
very identifying marks on that. And you were the only person who stood.
Okay.
So,
She also has receipts of the opening of when the drawer was opened, what exact time.
Okay.
where we're at right now is I can't promise you anything, but for me, and I'm sure Officer Ferrer, same thing, honesty is the best policy. Okay, so could you tell us anything about that?
I did do.
Oh, okay. All right. Shout out to her, man. I'm thinking, you know, she gonna lie. 'Cause shit. Don't they all?
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm having some issues with money right now.
That ended up
They don't care. Ma'am, Put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail, bitch.
Being a lot easier than the cops had expected, the managers had collected a substantial amount of evidence on her.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having some issues with money right now.
That ended up being a lot easier than the cops had expected. The managers had collected.
Not only that she snitched on you because you stole money from your job, she just called the cops on you so she could get rid of you because obviously, you know, you're the way more attractive chick here in this scenario. So she was probably getting jealous because you were, you know, being very distracted at work. So, you know, she's just trying to set the setting on how it was before you got there, most likely. Yeah.
Collected a substantial amount of evidence on her, including marking a number of bills in the cash register and later finding them in the girl's possession. The girl has obviously realized that she's been caught red-handed and figures there's no way out. However, now we get to watch her try and explain this all away.
I just like bought off a new car, so I haven't been working lately. I will admit to that. So
Was it just today, or has it been in the past?
it was today, and then I've done it in the past before, but never like large amounts.
How much would you say?
Probably like
That's all you want to the back.
300 maybe was the most beforehand. It's in my bag.
Okay, can I go through that bag?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you mind coming over here for me? Just to identify.
God damn, bro. I swear, y'all do the most stupidest things, bro. And, like, I swear to God, I'm not trying to... I don't, you know, I don't tolerate or I'm not influencing stealing. But if y'all are going to steal, be smarter on the way on how y'all steal, bro. Because you... Alright, so here's my thing about it. When y'all steal that cash, why the fuck is it the first thing y'all do is buy the shit that y'all don't need, bro? Like, y'all got some bills, you know, y'all could always pay. That bill man is always knocking. So it's like, okay, here's first month and here's last month, and you know, I got a little something more in my pocket. Let me give you next year's too. You know, like. But nah, you go ahead, you buy a new car, you got a new bag and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, fam, we'll know this shit, dog.
There's one J, there's my J's.
You gotta fucking come in ballin', bro. Not come in fucking broke and then just randomly appear
The
ballin'.
bills in her purse have both the same markings and serial numbers to those recorded by the manager.
Can she have a seat for a minute?
Cooks.
Can she have a seat? You want press charges?
Yes, I do.
And
Because
is
I
it-
added it up. It's $1,000 that's been going on. You're breaking my freaking heart. I have the documentation in my car. I wasn't prepared to turn it over because I was trying to rule it out. But I'll show you what I was preparing for my insurance company.
Okay, let's see that.
It's well over what she has here. I was hoping she would show it all. What you
She's
did this morning,
remaining
and you
very
didn't.
calm
So,
for this
no,
shit,
I mean,
to be
I'm
honest.
sorry.
Let's make it not contentious.
Look at all of it. You can have it.
And that 22,000 doesn't calculate to 13.
No, because I didn't know if there was an... I actually came in because I was planning on just interviewing her.
Right.
She was not originally who I thought it was going to be. I was very shocked. I got it down to just...
She's remaining
I
so
rolled out
calm, bro.
everybody but her and another girl.
I'm
And
surprised
she
that,
just
you
thought
know,
it was
she's
the
not
other
at
girl,
least
to be
trying to
honest.
run.
I'm not going to lie to you. But now
I don't
looking at
even
all
know if
this
she's
evidence
in
and the time clocks
high
when she
heels
was
or
here, it all
not,
lines
bro.
up.
But
Makes sense.
Do you recollect any of those things?
How much do you think you've taken over the years?
It's just this year, by the
It's
way.
just this
It's
year.
just this year.
How many?
The evidence the manager had collected shows that over $22,000 had completely disappeared, and given the several extravagant purchases the girl had made that year, it's not hard to assume that the figure is fairly accurate. The police decide to put her in handcuffs and take her back to custody, where she was charged with theft, placed on a year of probation, and ordered to pay back a total sum of $20,000 to the company. If you enjoy true crime videos like this,
I definitely enjoy watching these types of videos, man. This is just... It's very entertaining, bro, because I promise y'all, I'm not trying to stream, I'm not trying to record no boring shit. But anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, please do me a favor and go ahead, once again, hit that like, subscribe, and push notification buttons right here under the video. And then also go ahead, comment what you guys would love for me to react to. I have no problem doing that. If you guys have not followed me yet on IG, it's CJ in the Cut. Same way on Twitch. Snapchat's a little bit different, but the name is there. Go ahead and just reach out to me and let me know on the types of videos y'all want me to go ahead and record to, because I don't really have the best ideas on the top of my head right now. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't going to miss out on another day on recording. But anyways, we on to the next video, man. Let's get it!